Yo.
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
Make you richer. Most powerful CEO in the United States of America.
Yeah, that's right. Real Estate Wholesalers Club coming at you live. I'm Justin Chamness, where we want to help you get to that shut up money. That's that first deal paycheck. You know what I'm talking about. That paycheck that lets everyone know that, hey, this works. Shut up. All right, today I want to share with you a little bit about the mentality of quitting real estate right now. And should we quit? Should we just give up? I mean, should we really just give up? You know, there's lots of stuff going on out there. There's a pandemic going on out there. There's a lot of really crazy stuff happening. They're talking about passing some stimulus bills where people don't have to pay rent for like a year. People don't have to pay mortgages for like a year. I mean, what happens if they do all this? The world's going to, come to a screeching halt. We should just give up now. Go get jobs. Well, you know what I'm going to tell you. You already know what I'm going to tell you. Right now, you are on the cusp of the greatest wealth transfer that this earth has probably ever witnessed in history. Yes, that's right. Motivated sellers are increasing in number. Their motivation is growing. Their flexibility and willingness to be flexible is growing. Now's not the time to quit. But I want to talk about this. I want to talk about it because it's important. I want to share screens with you here and show you. I want to show you something that someone sent me, and let's compare a couple different mentalities here. The first one is this one here, and this is not a bad thing. Okay, this is not a slam to this individual in any way whatsoever. It's a legitimate question. It's, Justin, I have your Subject 2 program. That's right, I do have a Subject 2 program. My question is, with everything that's going on at this time, does it make sense to still do it? Especially when you're trying to qualify a tenant buyer, people would not have money for the monthly payments. And my response was, actually, it's better than ever. He said, thank you. So would you still qualify the tenant the same, knowing that they would possibly only have financing for maybe a couple months? And I know you can't see it, but my response to that was, why would they only have a couple months? Why would they only have a couple months of payments? Okay. The logic's not really leading me to that conclusion. We can get in these mind benders sometimes. Hey, John, I see you on there. I want to invite you in. Okay, just give me 1 minute, John. John's in the waiting room. He's actually somebody I really wanted to talk about today. We can get in these mind-bending situations where we watch TV too much or we hear the radio too much, and we start thinking that the whole world is like we feel, broke. If you're broke, you feel the whole world's broke, except for those assholes that have all the money. Okay? How many of you out there have felt that? All right, I have. I've certainly felt that before. But the facts are that you are wrong. There's lots of money out there. In fact, my income has gone up since lockdown. A lot of people that I know's income has gone up since lockdown. This unemployment shit is crazy too. I'm talking about people that work at Applebee's and people that work at Chili's and TGI Fridays. I'm talking about people that cut hair. While they were in lockdown, some of their incomes went up. because they're getting unemployment from the state, plus they're getting an extra $600 a week from federal. And you think there's lack of funds out there. Guys, you couldn't be more wrong. There's more money out there than you could shake a wooden stick at. Okay, so don't believe the hype. Is now a good time to quit real estate? No. Now's not the time to quit. Now's the time to push harder than ever. To push harder than ever. I saw John pop in here. He already popped out. But I want to share with you, that's one perspective, is that the sky's falling. Okay? There's another perspective here. And I want to share with you what that is. Okay? Let me see here if I can share computer sound with you. All right. Let me see what I can do. All right, I'm back. And here we are. Now, this is actually John. I was going to have John on here. And I didn't ask him if I could play this. But I want to anyway. I'm going to ask for forgiveness rather than ask for permission. No. But I'm going to ask for forgiveness right now. Sorry, John, if you didn't want this out there. But I'm just going to throw this out here because it's a great illustration of the dichotomy of mindsets. Okay, you got one guy that's afraid this isn't a good time to do it. And by the way, we helped him. He's on board with us. The gentleman that I was just showing you the text. But this here is another mind shift. Now, remember the guy in the text was saying, I bought your Subject 2 program, and here I'm out trying to do this, or I'm about to start doing it, but I'm reconsidering. Is this not a good time and all this? Man, I'm going to tell you, there's, 4.7? Bob Vieira put it in our public group. 4.7 million homeowners are now in forbearance. That's 4.7 million. How many of those would be interested in a creative option? We take over house payments. Walk away today. Okay, how many of those would be interested in that? I'm saying a pretty damn good percent. All right. Now, Subject 2, he was asking about that. Yep. Now, here's another Subject 2 story. I want you to listen to this one real quick.
Crew, VIP group. Kind of got a lot weighing on my brain. I don't do a lot of Facebook Lives, and I know I don't really associate in the group a lot. But just looking for some personal opinions, things like that. So today I was supposed to go back to work, and I woke up this morning on time, and I got ready, and then I called in. And then I wrote letters, I hand-wrote letters for about 2 hours until my kids got up. And then I went out and went driving for dollars. Got about 40 addresses and put Post-it notes on probably 10 doors. So I guess my question is, where to go from here? I'm having some kind of doubts on whether to leave my job or not. I mean, having the stability is comforting and everything like that, but I don't feel like I'll ever give it my full effort if I'm working full time. But obviously everybody in my family is a critic. You need to keep a job, stuff like that goes away, things like that. I'm sure you guys hear the same kind of stuff all the time. Hey, what's up? Got a couple people watching. See, like I said, I'm just kind of getting on here to get some personal opinions. I'm actually driving down the back roads on my way home, kind of cruising, and just figured, I'd jump on here since it's kind of empty. The roads are kind of empty. Yeah, like I said, if I could just get some feedback from some people. I mean, I just don't know. I got a deal that I'm working on. All I'm waiting on, the seller is supposed to be getting me the letter of reinstatement today, and then we'll be closing on that. I know I was talking about that on the Zoom call the other day, and I mean, I'll have a decent chunk of change after that, even after I pay, put a little bit back and then pay some bills and stuff like that. So, but there's always that doubt when you're getting ready to quit, working full time. I've done it once. I did it last summer. I quit. I didn't necessarily quit. I got into it with management. We kind of split ways. But I was in the process of closing 2 or 3 deals, and just kind of got cocky, I guess, at work. And I was a supervisor, so yeah, like I said, I'm just more or less looking for some advice, some personal opinions on kind of where to go. I mean, it's just one of those things. We work lots of hours where I work. We work 10 to 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. So, I mean, once I go back, it's kind of like, I mean, I'll have some time, just not a lot, but especially having 3 kids and, you know, stuff like that. So, just kind of wanted to, I guess, express myself and get everybody's opinion, get up here on the Facebook Live. Like I said, I know I don't jump in a whole lot, so I figured I'd kind of make myself vulnerable and put myself out there for the first time. I don't know if it's interesting to anybody or not, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Like I said, I just kind of at a crossroads. I'm in the process of closing a deal. I know I got the potential to do more. Something keeps telling me not to even bother going back to work, but like I said, I've also got kids to take care of, so I can't let the kids go hungry. Just kind of confused. I know once Mr. Justin Chamness chimes in and sees this, he'll probably be hitting the DMs. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the chat. Everybody keep keeping on. I hope everybody's out there pushing. I hope everybody's out there having a great day. I don't want to make this all about me. I hope everybody's out there hustling, out there grinding. Even if you work full-time still like me, or if you're doing this full-time, you know, get out there, grind, get it, do what you can, and I'll see you guys in the group chat. Thanks for watching.
Excellent, 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 man. You know, a good showing of the opposite mindset. Like the first mindset I showed you was a gentleman that's concerned whether or not this is a good time to do this at all. And then what I just showed you there was somebody who's so into doing this right at the moment and has a deal that they're lining up, and they're thinking about quitting their job. Which one of these would you rather be? Okay, I'm just going to lay it out there. Which one of those 2 dudes would you rather be? You know, the guy that's thinking about quitting his job, John, he's on here right now. John, you can come on and talk, man. I'd love to have you talk about this. But, yeah. Which one would you rather be? Well, I think, let me share it like this. One deal that paid you $10,000. Do you believe that that's real? Do you believe that that's real? One deal can pay $10,000. Would you believe that? What? How much are you making on your job? One job is how much? $5,000 a month, $4,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $1,500 a month. How many deals until you don't need a job anymore? Just 1 or 2. How many deals before you're making pretty close to what you were doing in a year? Not that many. Not that many. So we have people who are considering this is maybe not even a good time to start. And then we have other people who are like, hey, how can I maximize the opportunity of 4.7 million homeowners who are confessing to struggling? Where are they going to turn to when the bank won't play anymore? And they're not, man. This is a big fucking setup, guys. A big setup. So I'd rather be the guy thinking about quitting his job. But let me tell you how I did it. I actually got fired. And then I was scared because I was like, okay, I'm going for it. I'm going all in on real estate, baby. Oh, yeah. I got fired, and I'm like, oh, I'm going all in. Isn't it funny how it takes somebody else to shit can you before you'll step out and fight for yourself? All right, that's where I was. Okay, well, anyway, once I got canned like that, and I was like, I'm doing all real estate, but I'm scared. I'm scared a lot. I got a part-time job for a while. Then I got laid off of that job. And I'm still scared. I'm doing deals even. But eventually what I did was I went and got another part-time job. And this time I was driving Uber, driving Postmates, driving whatever, whatever it is. Grubhub. Just to put a little money in the old till, put it in the Hip National Bank, make sure mama feels happier, safer. There's a lot to be said for that, guys. A lot to be said for that steady Eddie. But at the same time, how many deals does it take to where everyone in your family says, yeah, that's stupid. Why would you ever go back to work? Not that many. Not that many. Maybe a couple. Maybe a couple. That's it. Jobs are not secure. You think jobs are secure? You think that having an employer is a secure thing? Ask the 20 to 30% of all those people who are sitting ass at home. Ask them about job security and see what they tell you. You've heard me say this before, and it's vulgar, and I hate it, but I have to come at you like that sometimes because I feel like this is what people hear. If I was a hooker walking down Independence Boulevard, KC Mo, tricking my ass off for cash, I got more job security than most people do in their jobs. But yet it feels good at night to know a check's coming next Friday. But you're selling yourself way short. Okay, I'm not telling you to quit your job prematurely either, but here's what I'm telling you. If you want to be somebody else, change your mind. Right, Sister Hazel? That's it. Change your mind. Change your habits, systematize this, and get a deal. It's not hard to get a deal. And if you can do it once, you can do it again. If you can do it once a month, you can do it next month. Right? So, what are you going to do? You tell me what happens next. What happens next? Are we just gonna, watch the news and pour ourselves another drink and play around with conspiracy videos and have negative conversations with our friends and our family about our future and tell all 150 billion cells in your body that you're a fucking loser and you're a failure? You're going to have conversations like that? Or we're going to embrace the idea that there's more money out there? Guys, they said $6 trillion stimulus package, $3 trillion stimulus package. This is more money than you can mentally conceive. There's more money out there than you can physically or mentally process. If you started today counting it and you never slept, you never ate, and you never went to the bathroom, you would die before you got to the end of it. That's how much money there is. Don't be fooled. Just because you don't have any doesn't mean that it's not there. Get the skills that pay the bills. I'm excited about John because when John bags this deal and he gets him another deal, like my guess is that some of the people around him in his life are going to start singing a different song and they're going to be like, why would you go back to that job? Why would you go do that? Why would just do this? Do it again, 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 do it again. That's what it's like around here. It's a cool thing. It's fucking cool. All right, I love you. John, you want to say anything, man? All right. You guys, I want you to have a great, blessed rest of your week. I'll probably check in with you a few times here. This is a public show I'm doing right at the moment. Just coming live at you because I love you. I've got it in my heart to help somebody, man. Free stuff over at realestatewholesalerclub.com. Also, if you want to join the VIP group, you've seen me on here with those dudes, man, they are getting deals. The ones that are putting these principles into action and standing strong with it, they're getting deals, man. And it's crazy cheap. Don't let yourself be fooled that this is some kind of a bullshit club because it's only $67 a month. It's not, man. You will be amazed. You will be amazed. That's my pitch to you. Change your life. Embrace a positive mentality. Now educate, systematize your business, and get on up the road with what's up. Not all the rest of this shit, right? Yeah, I'm in a weird mood today, guys, and I'm sorry about that. It's just me. I love you. And we'll talk soon, okay, guys? All right.